So it is possible to combine the regular rollover, we're swapping the image right here, and the remote rollover together. So you should be working from the folder Remote Rollover 2. You should have unzipped it. Then you go up to Site, New Site. You call it Remote Rollover 2, and you point it to that folder that hopefully you've saved in your web design folder. Open it up, create a new file, and open that up. So the layout I'd like you to have would be a container and then two divs for your images. I put this top one in its own div. And the reason I did that was because I want to be able to get it in the center. And so one way I can do that, I called this div, the top one, main one. And then I wrote a CSS rule that said, if you're an image in this div main one, I want you to display as block and margin left and right auto. And that put that in the center. Notice main one, I didn't give it a width. I didn't need to. It's actually just taking the same width as my container, which I put at 900, and my margins left and right auto. I'm just targeting the image, displaying it block, and then I can put it in the center with left and right auto. So the other images are in another div that I just called main. I gave it the width of 640. I came up with that number because I added up the widths of all of my thumbnails, and then I added on because I knew I wanted to have 5 pixels of padding on both the left and the right, and so that gave me the number 640. All right, so you can pause this, get the same kind of setup, and then come back. All right, so once you're all set up and you have put on your page the images, so the image you should have up here would be the bridge large, and then down here are all of the ones that say thumb. So this is bridge thumb, Brown's thumb, marketplace thumb, and West Hall thumb. So what we want is both for these to roll over and to swap here. And to do that, we're going to do the remote rollover first, and then we're going to do our regular one. So remember, to do the remote rollover, we have to first ID this. So click on this image, go down to where it says ID, and you can ID it large or anything you want as long as it's not the name of one of your divs. Now I'll click on my first image here, plus sign, swap image, select large, and browse for the image of bridge large. And click OK. Click OK. And now do the same thing again, plus sign, swap image, but this time leave it on the one that is selected. Browse for the one that says bridge over. And click OK. All right, now we need to do another one to be able to see if it's actually working. So let's click on this next one, plus sign, swap image, go to large, browse for Brown's large, click OK, click OK, plus sign again, swap image, leave it at the default, browse, and look for Brown's over. Okay, and then finish up with the other two and show me what you have. This is what it should look like when you're done. So I swap over, I'm getting two rollovers, the one at the top and the one at the bottom.